Bahasa for our program today. First of all, welcome to Your Excellencies, Mr. Governor and Mr. Mayor. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. For the last few days, it's been very hectic and busy for you. And I hope today we can also all delegates from Rotterdam City. Good to have you all here. To all delegates from the Jakarta Special Capitals, we have all worked so many years together in cooperation. And one of those cooperation, part of the cooperation is the Dutch Trading and Exchange Program, or as we fondly call it, the DUTEC program. Because we have students here, and one of our goals is to encourage them to finish properly their education and then join us the workforce. So maybe my first questions will be regarding your history as a student. What were...
Thank you again, Mayor Ahmad Talib and all the delegations and everyone who's participating. This is a great opportunity for all of us to hear, to learn the conversation with, I explore, ask questions, ask difficult questions. The more difficult questions, the better the questions. And I'll give you a reward for that.
Oh.
Can I? No. But it doesn't work. But I think it is a great opportunity. So again, I very appreciate the opportunity. But I'm happy to share my experience. But I think it is a.
لليل أن ينجلي ولا بد للقيد أن ينكسر. If people want liberty, once dark will disappear, making place for lights, and then the hands will be free. That was really what motivated me to be interested in poetry. But later I discovered I had also a talent for mathematics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that was my question.
I had no idea.
Engineering?
Yeah. When I went to the Netherlands, I had a wonderful teacher, who was teaching me mathematics and natural sciences, and then he said to me, Ahmed, you have talents to go to avionics. I had a diploma to work with airplanes. No one knows that,
Okay.
but it's in my CV. It's very
Yeah.
small written there.
It's something to...
So I turned to have a talent in mathematics.
It's the most important and the life-changing impact is coming from teachers. The question is, who is the most important teachers? It's your parents.
Yes.
Parents is the most important and the least prepared. Okay?
Yes. No one is prepared.
It's the most important but the least prepared. That's why, if I may say a little bit, when I served in the Ministry of Education, the new directorate that I created at that time was Directorate for Parenting Education. Because there are so many parents so unprepared. And it's not that they don't want to teach, they don't know where to reach. I don't know where I can learn. And parenting education is not about going to classroom and being taught how to be a good parent. No, parenting education is like a clearinghouse. You have sets of successful parents, many successful parents that we invited to join the center, the office. They are, in a quote, unschooled. They're educated, but unschooled. They didn't go to school, but they're open-minded. They know how to educate the kids, and they have been successful. So we make them as a reference. So it is correct. I mean, me and perhaps also Mayor Ahmad is fingerprints of our parents, fingerprints of our teachers. And the second most important teachers are the early childhood teachers. Because that's so completely good. That's why I think learn as much, from becoming a good parents. You're not parent yet for the students, but for many of us who are already parents, be ready that we are actually the most important. And second things, if you have a easy schedule during your college years, I can say you are in trouble. If your schedule is easy, you don't have much things to do, you are in the beginning of big trouble later on. But if you're busy, whatever that busyness is, be it active in choir, be it active in anything, as long as it's a good thing, then not active in clubbing or anything, yeah? Then you are on the right track. Be busy, be active. And I often said that your high GPA will get you a job interview, but it's your leadership that will give you the job. That it's your leadership, your organizational experience, your critical thinking, your systematic thinking that will get you the future. So those are some, I'm second generation of your story. It's my parents that experience a situation similar to yours. It's my mother, first educated in the family, in the history of the entire family lines. Beyond that, my grandmother never ever looked at schools. My grandmother doesn't even speak Bahasa Indonesia. She can only speak Bahasa Sunda. She doesn't even speak Bahasa Indonesia. And my grandfather in Kunjungan, they rarely, perhaps entire life, maybe reading only the Quran, and perhaps lifetime readership. At that time, there's minimum printing matters anyway. It's less than a week of newspaper here for his lifetime. It shows that at that time it's very minimum. But he decided to send his kids to go to school. I'm the second generation of an educated generation of Indonesia. And many of you are third generation. We're still in school. It's your parents and your grandfathers who were the first generations educated. Pertama, when we had the independence in 1945, illiteracy rate here in Indonesia was 95%. Illiteracy rate meaning Roman alphabets. But if it comes to reading Japanese or the Quran or Pegon is Arabic letters, but the language is Malay. But they're using the Arabic letters widely. So go back to that, be active, then you'll equip yourself. Same thing, never imagine I landed in this job. Same, but you cannot predict opportunity, but you can predict preparedness. You can predict yourself whether you are in the track of being prepared to be in certain positions or not. Preparedness is something that we can do. Opportunity sometimes doesn't come from our decision.
Thank you. I think the message that we could take that education. Poetry.
Your appetite to read is there, but you read your WhatsApp. Okay? But when it's called daya baca, it's your ability,
Continue reading.
your endurance to actually read thick literature. So that's why I like, and I'm encouraging people to read Harry Potter, to read anything. If it is thick, do it. Because when it is thick and you read it, then whenever you see 50 pages, 100 pages, it's okay. I just do 400.
I encourage people also to do mathematics. Why? For one simple reason. Then no politician will lie to you based on statistics.
Yes.
This I have similar stories. No, it is also unique. I was studying economics at my undergraduate. Then I went to US for my master's. And at that time, there was economics and econometrics. And we had econometrics, we had mathematics in my undergraduate.
Oke, siap kamera. Oke. Cukup? Oke, alumni. Ya, ibu-ibu duduk.